This is a very dangerous situation. So let's begin. Last Friday, March 3rd, 4 Americans from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, drove down to the border, crossed into Mexico from the Brownsville, Texas sector. They were in a town called Matamoros, which is run by drug cartels. Almost immediately after crossing the border, they were ambushed by gunmen. As it stands now, 2 of the Americans are dead, and 2 have been returned across the border to the FBI. So 2 are dead, 2 are across the border in FBI hands. The deceased are being autopsied in Mexico. Now, I'm going to give you the names, but I don't know, the press doesn't know at this point who's dead and who survived. So, there are 4 Americans. Latavia McGee, 33 years old, driver of the vehicle, mother of 6. Her friend said that she was traveling to Mexico to have cosmetic surgery, a tummy tuck. With her, Shaid Woodward, Eric James Williams, Zindell Brown. Okay, again, we don't know who's dead and who survived. We will know soon. Now, I have a few questions right away. You want to get a tummy tuck, you can do that in South Carolina, easy. Okay? And the cost differential isn't that great. When you add in the travel and the gasoline and everything else you have to do to go to a foreign country. So there had to be another reason these 4 were going down. Maybe they were going down for vacation or an adventure. Okay, I've told you many times, do not travel to Mexico. All right? It is a dangerous country, period. And I know millions of Americans do, but, you know, you can take it or leave it when I tell you stuff like that. A Mexican resident was also killed in this situation. And this poor woman was a bystander. She was just standing on the street and bullets cut her down. Okay. There has been 1 arrest. Look, every Mexican official, maybe there are a few that aren't corrupt, but everyone knows if you are an official in Mexico, you are under the philosophy plata o sangre, silver or blood. You either take the bribe money or they kill you and your family. That is the situation. Government cannot protect you, will not protect you. That's Mexico. Okay? Plata o sangre. So, 1 arrest, some token drug addict they just threw to the police or whatever. But whoever ordered this, they're never, ever going to be held accountable. Now, interestingly enough, the situation in Mexico has not permeated the American consciousness. There is a new poll out that lists what Americans think are the most dangerous countries. China is at the top of the list. Okay, then there's Russia, the Koreas, Iran, but there's no Mexico. Now, maybe in the poll, and I don't know this for sure because the poll doesn't matter to me, Mexico wasn't even mentioned, but Mexico right now is the most dangerous country to the United States. And let me back that up with facts, as we always do. Okay, so last year, 58 million fentanyl pills were seized. 58 million. And 14,000 pounds of fentanyl powder. More than 100,000 Americans died from drug overdoses, many of that fentanyl. And I think the number is closer to 250,000. So a lot of these people who die, their autopsies, they don't even autopsy them. Okay, so they don't even know. So anyway, in the entire Vietnam War, there were 60,000 Americans killed, just to put it in some kind of perspective. 4,000 pounds of heroin, 444,000 pounds of cocaine, 600 156 pounds of drugs in general seized coming across the Mexican border. This is insane. This is poison. And the Biden administration does nothing. This is one of the worst presidential policies of all time. Biden ignoring the border, allowing millions of migrants and millions of pounds of narcotics to come in here. I can't point to a worse presidential policy, and I know a lot about the president's. The chairman of the Fed is promising more pain ahead. Last year, stocks dropped a whopping 20%. 2023 could be worse. You are right to be worried. So call the only precious metal dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. Since I've been a client and spokesperson, the price of gold has appreciated more than 35%. So please call today and they'll have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA or 401k. They have thousands of satisfied customers and have the highest rating in the country with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Please tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they will give you up to $5,000 of free silver on your first order. Please call 866-501-5201. That's 866-501-5201, or text BILL to 65532. Again, that's 866-501-5201, or text BILL to 65532. Thank you for watching the No Spin News. To watch the full episode anytime on BillO'Reilly.com, please sign up to become a premium or concierge member. Visit BillO'Reilly.com to sign up and start watching today.